Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. Grab your coffee or your tea, hunty, because we have a lot to talk about. But before we get started on those red hot topics, please go to my website, www.MonaLisaMonroe.com. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we've got toast. Believe me, we've got you covered. And also, you could purchase my book, Life After the Diagnosis. If you know a survivor or you are a survivor, this is the book that you need. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started right, shall we? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the MonaLisa Monroe pre-show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just want to say, hey, I appreciate all of you. I do. And I also appreciate you leaving a comment and giving your feedback about how you like the show. And I love when you guys stop me at the grocery store, at certain events, and say, hey, aren't you that girl on the streaming service? Yes, that is me, MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. And just like I promised last Thursday, this is Women's Month. Whoop, 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 whoop. And so, as I promised, I was going to have some guests on the show, and we're waiting for our wonderful guest to come on board. She's waiting backstage, and she's getting ready, of course, and we're going to just jump right in once she is done preparing. Okay, so until then, I want to say go to the website, www.MonaLisaMonroe.com. Yes. You can have the coffee cups, the t-shirts, the totes. You can have everything you need. Just go to the website, www.MonaLisaMonroe.com, honey. And also click like and share the show. Please. Because what? We talk about what you're talking about on the show. And once again, this is March Women's Month, and I want to welcome this beautiful lady to the show. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello. How are you?
Good. Thank you for jumping on this morning.
Thank you.
March is Women's Month, and I said I was going to bring some awesome women on the show. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's start
Thank
out.
you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's start out by telling the audience who you are, madam. Oh, it looks like you are frozen. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like that. Hold on one second here.
Yep, you're still frozen. Hello, hello. Uh-oh, you're still froze. I tell you what, when you get going, we're going to bring you back on. I know this Wi-Fi, this live, all of this is crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. So I want to thank everybody for having some patience with the show. Soon as she gets her Wi-Fi going, or where her broadband, or whatever the case may be, we will bring her back on the show. Um, I want to continue to tell you guys to click like and share the show, leave a comment, all of the above. And it was so crazy. I had a guest this morning. Her name is Sally Ann, honey, and we were talking up a storm and not even being recorded. Yes. So, Sally Ann, honey, I apologize. I mean, we had a great conversation. I'm talking about awesome conversation, and it was not recorded. So I'm definitely going to have to bring you back on the show, honey, because that was wild. We were just anyway. What can you say? It's live TV. So I'm going to wait a few moments to try to bring Antoinette back with us to see how she is doing here. I'm going to wait a few seconds. And while I do that, I will go ahead and give you guys our wonderful commercial. Hold tight. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to the MonaLisa Monroe Morning Show. Grab your coffee or your tea, hunty, because we have a lot to talk about. But before we get started on those red hot topics, please go to my website, www.monalisamonroe.com. We've got t-shirts, we've got mugs, we've got toast. Believe me, we've got you covered. And also, you could purchase my book, Life After the Diagnosis. If you know a survivor or you are a survivor, this is the book that you need. Well, let's go ahead and get this party started right, shall we? Okay, it looks like we've got her back. Let's see.
Thank you. Sorry
Okay.
about that.
It's live. It's
The
live.
world of technology.
I'm telling you, it's live TV. So before we were disconnected, I was asking you to introduce yourself and let everyone know who you are.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, first of all, for allowing me to be on this wonderful show. I appreciate you. My name is Antoinette Bridges, and I am the owner of Bridges Administrative Services, where I have been in business now for 3 years. I've made my hobby a business. And so I'm doing what I do, helping business um, get better at doing their administrative work for them. I am a virtual assistant, so anything that you need done that's in the office, I can do it for you virtually. So yeah, that's my business.
Awesome,
Thank
awesome.
you.
So I'm so glad you're here. I know we pass each other in whatever atmosphere
Yes,
we are.
yes,
And finally, I got a chance to get your information to bring you on the show. And yes, it is March Women's Month. Yes,
yes, it is. I'm excited. Yes, thank
yes.
you.
So we've got a few questions from the audience for you, and then I know you're a busy lady. We can jump right off. Your segment is about 30 minutes, so we'll see what happens. Let's see
Okay,
what we got. How did you get
okay.
started in your business?
Well, like I said earlier, I started my business. My business was made started actually from a hobby. I enjoyed helping people get things done whether or not I had to type up letters for them, whether or not I had to do resumes, just a number of things. And so I decided to just instead of doing it for
As a
just
favor,
as yeah, I decided to make it a business. Yeah,
right? Right.
mhm,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Thank you.
So, what would you say to someone trying to get started in business? What would you say the first steps are?
I would say, you know, make sure that when you're trying to get in business, a lot of people I've noticed by helping people get in business start, they start off with one way and then they got to go to do another way. S- for example, a lot of people will start out by getting the EIN number, okay, which is fine, but then when
Mhm,
you want this legal, you would have to then make sure that the name that you've already created with your EIN number, because they're going to give you an EIN number. They're
mhm,
to see if that name is taken or if that name is even available. So I would say you really need to start with getting your LLC first, and then once you've gotten your LLC, then I will move further into building your business, and then
mhm.
so everything can match up. Yeah,
Yeah, and
what I would that would be.
that's what I would say, because one thing about it is, yeah, everybody can do something, right?
Right.
But it's only a business when you make it legal.
hmm Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
And
I heard, I think it was Steve Harvey that said, yeah, you might can cook some chicken, but it's a whole other thing when you start a chicken business. That's two different
it's a
things.
whole. That's right. That's right.
Yes,
You're absolutely correct on that.
and for entrepreneurs, of course, there's not a paycheck every 2 weeks. So there's, if like the Bible say, if you don't work, you don't eat. So
That's right.
how did you overcome the hard times when it came down to, how entrepreneurs make it happen when it's time to happen, but how do you overcome hard times?
Um, Fortunately, right now, I still have my regular 9 to 5. So right now that is actually helping me, whereas when I'm not getting business, so my business will not go under, things that need to be taken care of behind the scenes are not being neglected. So I still depend on my 9 to 5 for right now, until God sees fit to do something great, and I know
Yeah,
He is. So
I heard
I'm going to continue on, helping my business right now with my finances that I get from my 9 to 5, and that's helped me, throughout the my hard times. To Because things still got to be paid. When you have a business, you still got to do your annual registration. You still got to keep your insurance up. You still have to keep things, up that you need to keep your business moving. So yes,
And and I would tell people all the time, keep your 9 to 5,
yeah,
seed your dream, or
hmm
seed your business. But if you don't have I mean, at least 6 months of salary saved
That's
up.
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
man, oh man, because it is no joke. When you start a business, you are solo. It's all on
That's
you.
right. That's right.
Everything.
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 Yeah.
So, what would you say your strengths and your victories are or were?
Um, my strength is knowing that, like, knowing that the hard times in business is gonna, be there. Um, but knowing that through Christ, I'm able to overcome those obstacles and those things in my life, with my business, and not to give up. Because you're in hard times and the resources are not coming in, the clients are not coming in, and you're not getting the calls that you're expecting. You still have to
Mhm.
have that strength, knowing that it's right now it's hard, but have that strength knowing that uh, it's not going to always be this way. That
Yeah.
the more you work at it, the more you promote yourself, the more people will recognize you and accept your business, and you'll start getting more people in. And so you just have to realize that it's not going to, starting out is not going to be um, as productive as you would like it to be.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah,
and
so yeah,
and what I've learned also in business is give your business at least 3 or 4 years.
that's correct.
Nothing's going to turn. You're not going to see
Mm-mm,
anything turn unless until after, I would say, 3 or 4 years. Now the
that's right.
pandemic. Now you said you were in business for 3 years. That means you started
Yeah,
in the
that's
pandemic.
correct.
What
That
in
is
the
correct.
world? How
Yep,
did that
that's what
happen?
happened. Yep, the pandemic burst out that baby.
It's funny because a lot of millionaires, a lot of businesses opened up during
Hmm.
the pandemic. It
So
was
we had
just
to have some faith. We had to have some faith to do that now. Yeah.
oh yeah, totally, totally. And
Hmm.
not just that, there was an opportunity to grab everyone's ear because
Hmm.
everyone was in the same place at the same time, which was
Yeah.
home.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was a good opportunity for everybody.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, exactly what hours are you able to do what you do as a business outside of the 9 to 5? Are you working weekends? Are you working
I do.
evenings?
I
Okay.
do. I
And
do. And because I'm mobile, it gives me a little more leadway. Like when
mm,
like my mobile notary, I can go to people, when they call, say, hey, are you available to do a notary? Sure. Where are you located? I can come to you. So yeah.
and that's exactly what I am as well, a mobile notary. And I'm telling you right now,
Hmm.
that business by itself, if you do that on a regular, you'll be
Hmm.
straight. You'll be
Yeah.
straight if you do that on
Yeah. Yeah. That's correct.
that's
Hmm.
been very lucrative, especially if you connect with mortgage companies or organizations like that. They'll call you all the time because that's what they
Yeah.
do. It's not,
Yeah, you're right. And being listed, because I'm on Google, so I get a lot of people calling me from, Google when they look me up. I had somebody in Florida that they emailed, they wanted, as a matter of fact, they were doing property exchange. The person was buying some property in Florida. They were here in on Tybee. So I was
oh,
able to make that happen for them. Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so it was exciting to do that one.
And I also like the changes that they've made recently with Notary. You could do a lot of things online now,
Hmm. Hmm.
instead of
Yeah.
being in person making the stamp and
Hmm.
doing the stamp and all that. I
That's
mean,
correct.
a lot of innovation and elevation as far as mobile notary. So that's good. How can people get in contact with you
Yeah.
for more information?
I am actually, like I said, I'm listed on Google. So if you go to Google, you see all my contact information there. My website, if you connect, click on the my website. It'll take you directly to my website, and my phone number is 1-833-848-5550 is my number to get in contact with me.
And what's your website?
My website is bridgesadministrativeservices.com.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for are you on any social media platforms at
Mm-hmm.
all?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook, and I'm on Instagram, and I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And
Yes,
what's
sir.
your handle? Wait, it's Bridges what?
Yeah, Bridges Administrative Services.
Okay, on
Hmm
all the
I try to
social
keep
media.
it simple. Yeah.
Well, you keeping it better than I am because I mean, other than that, just type my name and you'll find all my credentials. You know, I'm
Yeah,
just trying
that's basically, yeah, that's how you do it. You just
to, yeah,
type in Bridges Administrative Services, and everything, it'll come up for you.
all your
Yeah.
services, everything you
Yeah.
do. It's just
hmm
simple like that. Get to know
Yeah.
me, you'll get to know everything that follows.
That's right. That's right. hmm
Well, I want to thank you so much again. I know that you are a working woman, and I thank
Thank
you
you.
for the show this morning. Is there anything you want to leave with the audience before you go?
Yeah, I'll just, say, if you're in the business of starting a business, um, you know, just connect with someone that's already in business so that they can assist you and help you along the way. And also you have to have patience, knowing that it's not going to work. It's not an overnight success, but it
Yeah,
takes work, and it takes, being positive and having the energy to work your business for yourself. And if you do that, everything else will work out in your favor. But the key thing is to have patience and connect with other people that are already in business, that are doing business, um, that have been successful. Because for me, I've learned a lot by following other, people that are in business, as
hmm,
to the steps to, make sure my business is running correctly. So just be mindful, connect with the correct person, get you a mentor, to mentor you in, starting your business.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good word right there. Get a mentor,
Yeah.
get someone who
Yeah.
already knows the ins, the outs, the ropes, however
hmm
you want to call it.
That's
Well,
correct.
thank
That's
you
correct.
again. Awesome
Thank
sauce.
you.
Thank you again.
Thank you
I
so very much.
appreciate you. You have a
Thank
great day.
you. All right. You do the same. You have a good one.
All righty. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys find her on any of her social media platforms. Research her because I know part of the issue with small business owners is doing the paperwork. And she is a virtual assistant, so she will do it for you. Yes, all the typing, all the letters, all the hustle, all the bustle. Please look her up, okay? Okay, like I promised, March is Women's Month. And I had another person named Sally Ann, and the recording did not start. And you guys, oh, I wanted you guys to meet her so bad. But that's okay because we're gonna get her back on and we're gonna have this pre-show and you're gonna meet Sally Ann. Thank you again this morning, Sally Ann, for visiting us early this morning. Thank you, Bridges, for visiting us early this morning. Thank you guys for tuning in to the pre-show of the Mona Lisa Monroe Morning Show. Okay, okay. Stay tuned because the show is even better than this. Yeah, yeah, it is. It really is. And I'm not just saying that because it's my show. It is what it is. Holla. Stay tuned. Bye bye.